Hello everyone, this is Deb Joyce Meek from Delight of My Art. We're doing mystery stamping again. It is Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are here live in Facebook on the group Stamp with Delight and also on YouTube under Delight of My Art. Thank you so much for tuning in. Say hi if you're watching live or if you're watching on the replay. I'm really excited to read all of those comments and know who's watching live. And you can chime in if you're watching live and play along with me. The directions here are posted every Monday on the Facebook group Stamp with Delight and also emailed to you. So make sure that you join my email list that's in the description here. And we also have this listed in the description as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you're watching and you want to purchase any of the materials that you see here, you can get those at my online store, orderwithdeb.com. And that helps support me. It also helps support me if you share and like this video. So thank you so much for subscribing and sharing. And let's go ahead and get started here real quick. All right, so here is our instructions sheet, and we'll just go ahead and pull some pieces in. We've got a colored base that's 4 1/4 by 11, and we're scoring that in half at 5 1/2. And again, we are using the Stylish Shapes dies. If you have something similar, that will work too. I just wanted to use some nesting circles and one of these banner pieces. So any of these sizes should work. Maybe not the tiniest ones, but I guess it could work. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be doing some die cutting on today's episode. So the base that I have is Pretty Peacock, and I didn't score mine yet, but let's go ahead and do that. At 5 1/2, I'm going to take my arm out here because we are going to use that. All right, so 5 1/2. So there is our card base. Got a bunch of people on already. Thank you for saying hello. I'm going to get my bone folder and just give that a good crease there. And then we also have this piece that is 4 inches by 9 3/4. And we're going to score this one at 2, 4, and 6. And then we're just going to put that to the side. 2, 4, and 6. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. If you're in the U.S. and celebrated, let me know what you guys did. We went camping up north to the UP, saw some really fun things. All right, so I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I'm going to do the big one because we have to fit some things. And actually, right before we do that, one step first. Okay, so we have on here DSP number 1, 4 inches wide by 5 1/4 tall. We're going to have to glue that on the front of this one first. Okay, so here we have some plaid paper. This one is part of this pack that's all plaid, which I love. Glorious Gingham 6x6. So there's 5 different colors, and each of the colors have these 2 plaid patterns on them. I love plaid. We're going to just glue this on the front here. Let's put this piece to the side for now. And pretty soon we'll be bringing in our machine. So bring out 2 circles that you would like to nest together. All right, so we have that on the front. So pretty. So this is Pretty Peacock on Pretty Peacock. And I'm going to take I'm actually going to take my biggest one. On my other one, I did one smaller, the next one, the second one. I'm going to do this biggest one. All right, so now we can get the machine out. This is a little big. And I'm just going to place that so that I have an even border of DSP on the sides and the top. And then I'm going to put my top plate on. It's moving around, so I'm just going to stick this further in to avoid my crease. Since I already creased my card, it's shifting when I put that top plate on. There we go. We'll just go ahead and run that all the way through. And that should be it for our on-screen die cutting. All right, we'll just put that aside. All right, so now we have this biggest piece, and it should have gone through both of those pieces of paper. So we have this piece, and it's now double-sided because we glued that piece on already, and we will be using this piece. Now, the next smallest piece, you're going to cut a neutral piece out of. So I've already done that. It's over here. And that will eventually be glued onto here. But first, we're going to do some fun things here. All right, so this white piece, or this neutral piece that we did earlier, that we scored at 2, 4, and 6, we're going to have the bigger panel at the bottom here. And then we're going to fold up. Then we're going to fold down and down. So it kind of looks like this when you turn it to the side. The circles that I'm using, Tony, are the 2 biggest ones, but on my other sample I used the second 2. So on this one I cut the piece out here with the biggest one. On my other one that I'm going to show you, I cut it out with the second biggest one. And then you'll use the next smallest one for your inside neutral piece. So here's your neutral piece. That's 9 3/4 by 4. And we do want to stamp on here before we do any gluing. So I actually didn't do that part yet. Let's see what I want to do here. The stamp set that I'm using is actually cottage wreaths. I'm doing a Christmas in July today. So I thought that would be fun. This one I already stamped Merry Christmas on another piece, so maybe I'll use something from another set on the inside here, or just kind of decorate. You know, I'm just going to decorate the corners here like I'm going to decorate my envelope. Make sure you guys are decorating your insides and your envelopes, right? Sorry, I'm just going to reach across here and get an envelope. All right, so while we have the ink out, we may as well be doing both. I'm going to get out Pretty Peacock and Cherry Cobbler. So in this set, there's these cute little berries and little leaves. I think this is perfect for decorating so many Christmassy things. So let's just go ahead and decorate our corners here. I'm going to make that a little flatter so I can decorate this better, making sure I'm using the right ink pad here. Whoops. See if I can line that back up. Perfect. All right, so we're just going to decorate our corners here. All right, that looks nice. And now we have a matching envelope. Oops, and I just stuck my thumb in the ink, so that's always fun. I keep a baby wipe over here just nearby so I can just kind of rub my fingers. If you're like me, always sticking your finger in the ink pad or whatnot. All right, so let's go ahead and put that to this one side. We've got all these little pieces here. Let's go ahead and do some gluing. So this piece right here, open up your card. You got your circle up here. This piece will go down here to be even with the bottom, giving yourself a little border there. So let's go ahead and add that, just that panel at the moment. just like this. And now you're going to fold down this one inside piece right here. And this is going to be flat up here. So now you should see that this is also having an even border on your other side here. We're going to glue not where the circle is. So kind of put your fingers through the hole here to kind of give yourself a guide, or you can draw a pencil line, but you're just going to do this very top. There is a score line here, you see. We're just going to put glue around where the circle is not. So I'll put my fingers here as a little guide, and then I know that I can just kind of go along the outside here and maybe kind of loop around a little bit. So let's go ahead and close that. And now we have this cool opening here. I think I still have stuff on my fingers. Now this piece is going to go back in here backwards, and we're not using glue on this top half of this circle at all. It's just on the bottom half. So if it matters to you how this pattern is on the other side, it shouldn't matter, but it doesn't matter. So we're just going to put glue on the bottom half of this circle. Give yourself a little bit of away from the edge so you don't have any glue oozing where it shouldn't. This is kind of neat to have this piece here. So now when we open it, isn't that cool? This is called a pop-up flip card. So you can see whatever's on this circle, whether it's closed or open. So now we can decorate our circle, right? And this is where this little circle, this neutral circle, comes in, and your banner. So I have a little banner here, and I'm going to put this down so it doesn't interfere with this circle. You could put it inside the circle so that you see it when it's open as an option, or you can put it completely on the front. So I'm going to put mine completely on the front, and I'm going to put it up with dimensionals. I'll just go ahead and add that first. And we're going to add these cute little, I just fussy cut those. We'll just add those with a glue dot. Got another one here. You like this, Vesta? Thank you. Okay, cute. All right. And now I'm going to decorate with this cute little wreath. And you see I put the bow on the top so that it dangles on the inside, because we kind of want to keep somewhat within this circle here because of the way that it opens like this. You can kind of go off maybe a little bit of this neutral circle just because there's plenty of gap between these two sizes, but you don't want to go too far off. All right, so you might be able to do this with punches, Vesta, perhaps if you were able to get it in there to be even here, but it's going to be a little easier with dies. I think I will add this extra little piece behind here. It kind of adds a little bit of stuff behind there. Maybe I'll cut it. I think I might cut it so it can kind of stick out a little bit more than what it is already. That's our little secret, right? It's sticking out from behind. Nobody's gonna know. Maybe they will, but maybe they won't. Ooh, it might be sticking out too far, right? We talked about this. Deb, we talked about this. You can't have it sticking out too far. Okay, I'll have to move it. I'll move it in a little bit. Do you guys ever talk to yourself because you need expert advice? Or you just need somebody to talk to? All right. We'll just put it here, just slightly outside of the line there. That seems like a safe place. Is anybody starting their Christmas cards yet? I know we're having a new online exclusive drop tomorrow. If anybody's excited about the little truck punch, oh my goodness, I am really excited. I might get up early. There's a clearance rack refresh and so many fun things happening tomorrow. I'm going to put this on dimensionals. Let's see how that works. So who among you have seen the kind of sneak peek of the little truck? And are you gonna get that tomorrow? I think it's gonna sell out pretty quick, but I bet they'll bring it back. They might have ordered a ton of it because, I mean, they are pretty smart. So we'll have to see. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. Tony, you design your Christmas cards in October. Yes, it is on your list for tomorrow. Yeah, right? It's so cute. Okay. Oh my goodness. I love this. Oh, look at, we're doing Christmas in July. I'm usually like last minute Christmas, but we're going to start early this year. Okay. We're going to be on top of things. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my goodness. Look at the magic of Christmas. And now look, we still have DSP piece number 2, 4 inches wide by 1 3/4 inches tall. So I'm using the same piece, but I'm just going to use the back side. And this piece you can just put in this little empty spot right here. Thanks for sharing, Tony. So cute. I'm really pleased with this one. Okay, so this whole thing doesn't open all the way flat, but it does close all the way flat, and that's what's important. This will go all the way to the left and right, and you'll have a little bit of a border between your fold lines on the top and the bottom, but it does go all the way across. Oh my goodness, how stinking cute is that? I love it. Okay, let's add some bling. You just got to add some bling, right? We will add some of this to the wreath. Let me see where my take your pick tool is. There it is. There's our cute little envelope. Here's my putty. Okay, let's add some of these little ones. We'll just sprinkle these throughout the wreath here. It's so cute. Okay, one more. There. It's really pretty. Okay, there's card number 1, and I've got one alternative for you today. This one is using the Zany Zoo and the other birthday paper. What is this one called? Bright and Beautiful DSP, and we've got an envelope for that one too. We've got the little song, Something Great to Celebrate You, and then he's still singing there, and you got the happy birthday to you on the inside there. You can see I put the banner across the circle on the front a little bit, and you can see it, and it kind of interferes with how it opens. So that's why I said you can either put it on the inside right on top of your circle or completely away from the circle. So that's just a tip for you there. But those are the cards. Let me know which one is your favorite. I think this one's my favorite. I haven't done Christmas in months now, so I am really excited to get my hands on that little truck punch and do some Christmas in July. We're going to do a class on that. I can tell you that right now, as long as I can get my hands on it this month. So thank you so much for watching. Again, be looking out on the website, orderwithdeb.com, or your own website if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. We've got so many fun things starting tomorrow. Let me put my face back on here to tell you about it. Just a minute. There I am. Okay. We've got clearance rack refresh tomorrow. So I think that's as early as like 5 a.m. maybe Eastern time. I'll have to double check on that. And then we also have a paper pumpkin refill sale for anybody that's a paper pumpkin subscriber. We've got new online exclusives that we haven't even seen yet as demonstrators. We don't know everything that's being released tomorrow, so that's really exciting. And we also have something called uh, oh shoot, what is it called? There's coupons that you can start earning tomorrow. Bonus days, I think it's called. So every $50 that you spend during the month of July, you get a $5 coupon to spend in August. So the coupon codes themselves are just codes. They'll be emailed to you, and then you can use those in August, or you can gift them to somebody else. And because they're not tied to any one person. So it's bonus days. Thank you, Tony. So it's super exciting. All of the things start tomorrow. I'm going to have my alarm set to get up and start shopping for all of the fun things. You can see I'm in a tank top. I'm usually cold. It's 90s today. So I hope that you are staying cool today. I know it's super hot pretty much a lot of places. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.